What's going on, nerds? Welcome back to Comic Book Nerd Nation. I'm Fox2, episode 176. I got Pirate.
Wow, 176, huh?
176. Topher.
Wow, 176.
And the whole life of Brian.
176. Wow.
All right. So, we didn't have a podcast last week. We had one the week before that, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And we missed the week before that. Okay, so we've been kind of hit and miss lately. Real life gets in the way sometimes. Let's deal with it. Sorry.
Is this real life?
Is this even real life? Yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I've done one, which for me is not normal at all. Yeah, I don't even know what to talk about. I'm so lost in the world of comics and comic book related things.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. I don't know.
Let's talk about all the good and bad things that it may bring. Can't remember.
Did you guys see that He-Man is getting a live action remake?
I mean, haven't they been talking about this for like 10 years?
It has a release date now.
Like the Dolph Lundgren movie?
Yeah, it'll be a live action He-Man. I mean, whether or not it's as good as the Dolph Lundgren run, I don't know. But
will they have to look for the magic key again?
I don't know.
The magic Japanese flute. Synthesizers.
Yeah,
it's the key.
Sony is going to be releasing this on December 18th, 2019. Apparently,
that's a long ass time away.
Director, I don't know who the fuck. It doesn't say. It doesn't say the name of the last. They lost their director essentially, and then comic book movie veteran David Goyer has reportedly been hired to write a new screenplay.
Great, it'll be a dark Superman movie.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Can one of you guys
shut
the thunder off outside?
Yeah, that's just not possible. It's all three of us,
and then there's a car alarm somewhere in mine too in the mix.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'll be surprised if we make it through this entire podcast without one of the three of us losing power at some point. I'm trying to look up really quickly. Apparently, there's an actor or actress. I don't know who this is. That actor, Kellen Lutz, Twilight actor.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he is in talks to play He-Man. So cool, I guess. I don't know. Looks
sweet.
Kellen Lutz.
Yeah.
Does the world even care about He-Man anymore?
I don't even know what character he played. Emmett Cullen. Twilight.
Emmett. I don't fucking know. Never read it or watched it.
That's a
good answer.
That's a bold
I might have
lie. I bet he's seen it 100 times.
I might have to judge if anybody here says they have.
I don't see anything here that I recognize this guy from. A Nightmare on Elm Street in 2010. He was in that. I don't know. He's been in a ton of shit, but not anything like...
Been in a bunch of TV shows.
Yeah,
apparently.
like nothing really recognizable where you would like... I guess unless you're a Twilight fan, you would recognize him. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how it pans out. I would be interested in seeing a new He-Man movie, though. Wouldn't you guys? I mean...
I would. I'd be all about it.
Something from the childhood, like done with today's special effects and shit. That could be dope. That could be
animated one. He was in the Expendables 3.
Yeah, that's fucking. Those I don't even watch
Legend
those
of
movies.
Hercules.
Those
I watched the first two.
Those movies
I thought they were fucking great. I thought they were great, dude.
The first one was awesome. The second one was funny.
I've seen the first two. I've never saw the third one still, but
they were throwbacks to 80s movies.
I watched the first one. The first one was like okay. The second one was just not even bearable.
The second, dude, Chuck Norris made the second one for like.
No, I'm not kidding at all. It's just like
Bruce Willis.
The dumbest plot. I'm so surprised that Topher of all people likes this because he bitches about the smallest plot inconsistencies.
But you have
on
to take
every movie, and this movie is it's like just a storyline. It's a fucking retarded.
Yeah, you just like gotta look at them what they are. They're stupid.
Put a bunch of 80s fucking action over old, like past their prime 80s action stars into a movie.
Yeah,
which is
like exactly what makes
that's what makes it good.
Yeah,
in a fucking in an 80s type action movie. Like how is that not great?
That's right on the point of the plot.
It's just stupid.
I like it.
So stupid, it's good.
The third one I didn't like because it was Ronda Rousey was in it. I was like, oh, now that's a plot break right there.
And they dropped the rating.
Oh,
movies being rated R to one movie being PG-13.
See, I didn't even catch that. Maybe that was another reason why I just was like, eh. But yeah, I didn't watch the third one, but the first two were awesome.
I don't know. Speaking of throwbacks,
I love when Bruce
did you guys hear
Arnold,
that
I'll be back.
Jurassic World 2 is going to be coming out? Jeff Goldblum is going to be in it?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Finally.
What?
Just for Jeff.
Just for Jeff Goldblum?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you guys serious about this? Like, you really...
It's Jeff Goldblum, dude.
Maybe I'm getting old. I'm not looking forward to this at all. I'm pretty sure Topher just murdered a cat in his living room.
Or the cat murdered him because he just disappeared.
Hashtag cat.
You got
tag Topher on Twitter. Hashtag cat murderer.
Speaking of cats.
I saw some... Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so speaking of cats, I was up at Lake Kaiser.
Pirate has a huge pussy.
For the... Fox 2 is a huge pussy. But, so I was up at the Lake Kaiser at the campground area.
I like spaghetti.
Where were you?
Lake Kaiser.
Wait, one more time.
Well,
Kaiser Soze?
Like the roll? Kind of like a Kaiser roll?
Anyways, this chick was walking a cat on a leash.
Isn't that hilarious when you see that shit?
Well, the best part was the cat was having nothing to do with this.
And they drag it. And they drag it.
So what it would do, so what the cat would do is it would it looked like it was trying to attack the girl that was carrying it. So it would get in this stealth attack mode. And then it would lunge 4 feet up in the air and at her, and then walk for a second and then get back in pounce position. And then it was fucking hilarious.
In my wife's hometown, there's an old guy that walks it every time we go to visit her parents. We see it. There's an old guy that walks his cat on a leash, and the cat doesn't want anything to do with this situation at all, and it just lays down with its arms spread out. And this dude it's got to be bald on the underside. It has to be bald on the belly because this guy just drags it by the neck and it's just doing this flat on the ground and it's just pulling it. Why do you and it's like a everyday thing. It's not maybe Spots is or Mittens is maybe Mittens is up for a walk today. It's been 3 weeks since I've tried. Maybe he's changed his mind. It's like an everyday, this cat fucking hates going on the walks, and this dude just drags it around the block on the sidewalk.
You gotta stay consistent. It's like breaking a horse, man. You gotta stay with it.
I guess.
Eventually it'll get it.
I don't know. Do you walk your cats on leashes? I bet you do.
No. We tried to get them leashes at one point and put them on one just so we could take them out on the front porch one time. We were sitting out on the front porch on a nice day, and we wanted to bring them out with us just to see, and so we got these little leashes. The one cat was so freaked out by it, he just kind of laid there looking at it oh god, get it off, get it off, and didn't fucking move. It was just terrified as shit. And the other one, no matter how tight we made it, managed to fucking Houdini your way out of it and run off every single fucking time. So it never tried it again.
Nice. You got to get the one that like goes around the midsection between the legs, like the full-blown harness situation. Brian,
yeah, this one,
Brian,
like,
you've got experience walking your pussy on a leash, don't you?
this one was a harness, but it's
it was
still like
too wet for it.
Kept flipping out.
Oh shit. Yeah, for not having been on in a while, I don't have a whole lot to cover today, but we're gonna forge ahead. Marvel vs. Capcom trailer.
garbage.
Garbage.
Play it.
Okay.
Looks like
Yeah,
garbage.
why is it garbage?
I haven't seen it, but none of the other Marvel vs. Capcom games have been garbage. Why would this one be?
Because this one isn't Marvel versus Capcom. It's Marvel Cinematic Universe versus Capcom.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they're playing towards more of the cinematic characters.
All the characters in it are the fucking MCU characters. It's not like the actual comic book characters. There's not an X-Man anywhere in sight, which
No,
I
they
know
said Wolverine's going to be in it and stuff in the roster.
Oh, really? But like every single
yeah.
character, it's like the movie portrayal of them. It's not like who they are in the comics. And I don't know, like honestly, the oversaturation of MCU shit, like I like the movies, but I'm kind of getting tired of that becoming like the new de facto standard of Marvel.
Well, you kind of had to expect that.
Well,
I mean,
no. Well, Cap's not in that outfit.
yeah, wait a minute.
Hawkeye,
I disagree completely. These are not the. Those are not
their
the
attire, isn't it? No.
Yeah, not even a little bit. They definitely are not the cinematic portrayals.
So what's the character list so far that you're aware of?
Well, the main characters they've been showing are like the main standpoint, but that was the same as last game. But they don't look like their movie counterparts. Hawkeye has his Marvel Now outfit. Cap has like the Marvel.
Doctor Strange's outfit is different.
Well, Doctor Strange's outfit is Doctor Strange's outfit. And that looks like more like the movie counterpart is Iron Man. He looks more like the movie counterpart, except for the face mask.
I don't think that's really like super oversaturated either.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Rocket.
If there's no X-Men, like no Cyclops in that game,
I
like,
watched the trailer and it completely focused on everything MCU and the personalities of the characters that they chose to put in it and feature. Like it was like watching MCU. It was not like the comics at all.
But all the games always focused on those Marvel characters, except there's just no. Usually the trailer's focused on Wolverine also. There's no Wolverine.
I'm looking at the screenshots now. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, really. I think it looks awesome. Hawkeye looks sweet, actually.
Hawkeye has more of his Marvel Now costume.
I like his costume there a lot better than the movies.
Thor has his
Thor's is different for sure.
When Thor came back after Civil War, that was the outfit he wore.
Yeah,
Iron Man's
I like it. I think it looks neat.
Besides the face mask, Iron Man definitely has the movie outfit.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's about it. Cap has like a Ultimate Marvel Universe outfit.
The mask isn't even that far off from the movies either, too. Like that's pretty close. Ultron definitely is the movie Ultron.
No, that's not the movie Ultron. That's definitely the comic book Ultron. You have to look.
Sure it is. Okay, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, he merges with a character from Mega Man X. So you might be looking at that screenshot.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at the trailer, it's normal Ultron until they fuse.
Okay, sweet. Hell yeah.
He ends up looking kind of like Annihilus.
I think it looks pretty darn good. Are you guys getting this game or?
I might, or I might wait till there's the first sale on PS Network.
Get that shit.
But I love those games.
Low.
Yeah, I love those games. A few weeks ago. I went to a barcade. It was a bar
Oh,
with like
that's the
old
best when they have
AVs.
the fucking. Did they have the full 4-person? The one where you can play
Uh,
4 players?
on some of this, depending what the system was, like they had the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, but they had Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I just sat on it for like an hour.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the second player stick didn't work, so I couldn't beat the shit out of people. But
that sucks. Speaking of video games, did you guys see the trailer or gameplay release or whatever the fuck you want to call it for the new Call of Duty that's coming out?
I can't wait to go play Call of Duty again.
I think I'm kind of in agreement. I just watched it right before this. It actually looks good for the first time in about 3-4 years. So this one's World War II. They're finally doing away with all the futuristic horse shit that makes the games not fun. I don't know. It looks neat so far. I don't know if I'll have time to play it, but I'll probably buy it just to support that direction of the game. I didn't buy this last one. I don't even remember what the name of it was.
Call of Duty Infinite bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't buy it. It looked terrible. It looked terrible
John, you
from
bought
the
it.
very get-go.
What's that?
You gave into sickness. The last Call of Duty.
Yes, the last Call of Duty I bought. I even bought for the full-fledged, all the DLC. I haven't even downloaded any of the DLC I've paid for. But
that's a very big sign that it's terrible.
It was bad.
You would think that as a company that they would have like some kind of metric to monitor that, like how many people bought the fucking downloadable content and didn't download it. Like, I bet it's a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Obviously, they have that ability to see that, but I'm sure it's not something that they're going to willingly just kind of throw out there.
Oh no, they're not going to tell anybody. No, they're not going to tell anybody.
It wasn't that it was like horrible. Like there's some worse ones I've played probably.
It looked horrible.
But it was more annoying, especially as good as Black Ops 3 was. Coming into that was just like
I would say Black Ops 3 was marginally entertaining. I wouldn't say it was that good.
No, I mean
all the good Call of Duties
compared to the two.
All the good Call of Duties ended with Black Ops 2, pretty much. Like anything before Black Ops 2 was pretty good, and everything after it was significantly substandard.
Yeah, I mean,
because you had Modern Warfare 2, you had Black Ops. Both of those were really awesome, and then you had what was after Black Ops?
Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 3 was awesome. And then you had Black Ops 2, which in my opinion was the best, but I understand why some other people don't agree with that, and that's fine.
I would say Modern Warfare 2 was the best, in my opinion.
But after that, it just went down, like Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Ghosts.
Ghost was okay up until it hit the fucking care packages with fucking Predator and Michael Myers and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This is stupid. Like they just be you could in the DLCs
you could get a fucking care package where it dropped you a Michael Myers suit and you just run around looking like Michael Myers with a knife.
And you're like basically
where was I when that happened?
Dumb as hell. But you'd already given up on it because that's the one where you could just literally dress up like a bush Wookiee and fucking sit in the corner of the map with a rifle. And just terminate. You could get 50 kills in a match and nobody would see you because you look like a fucking tree with a gun.
Yeah,
it was stupid.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But
yeah, I mean, I don't know, like Infinite War or Infinite Warfare or Infinity Warfare. I can't remember the fucking title of it. But
clearly it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was okay. The only reason why I got it was because the people that I, like all the guys we play with, they were getting it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get it. And last time I never buy into the DLC stuff ahead, like the expanded packs and shit. but everybody else did, so I fell into that rut. I'm like, fuck, might as well, because I don't want to be the guy to be like, oh, Pirate doesn't have the
I
DLC.
don't have that one. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, then I got to buy it anyways. So I was like, fuck it. So this one, I'm not buying the hardened bullshit. I'm not fucking, I was even sold on Modern Warfare 1. Like, that's another reason why I wanted to get Modern Warfare 1. But then I played Modern Warfare 1. I'm like, man.
I was gonna buy this game I was gonna buy that game just to play the remake of Modern Warfare 1, and then I didn't get it right away. And then everybody I talked to, like everybody I know, like even Prez, Chuck from fucking New York, calls me and is like, "Dude, don't get it. It's terrible. It's terrible."
Once you're so like. It's a great game when it came out, but once you got used to the really fast, like smooth controls of the later Call of Duties, and you went back and played it, it was like so sluggish and archaic feeling that it wasn't as fun. Mm-hmm. But like, you can't do any of the other shit. Like, you can't drop shot people, really. You can't, do any of that shit. You got 3 kill streaks. That's it. But then they started like changing it and tweaking it in some of the downloads, I guess. So now you can get more shit, but it's still, and then they made it a money grabber too, where you have to buy like these tokens now, like Call of Duty bucks, and you can get all this cool shit. I think you can even get weapons and stuff in Modern Warfare 1. So it's a huge advantage when you get a weapon, because the weapons that they have are very limited. So if you get a weapon that's unbalanced because you bought money and opened up these like supply drops, you're wrecking people. So I'm not a fan of that at all. Like,
is Brian still here? Did we lose him?
I don't know. It looks like
I think we lost. All right, we're back. We have Brian back. I don't know where he disappeared to, but that's okay.
Gotta go potty.
Quick breaking news announcement: Pirate is in a band. I don't know the name of the band.
Execute the King.
Execute the King. This May 4th, so the day after this podcast comes out, Thursday, May 4th, they're going to be on an internet show called, what is it called?
The Super Satan Show.
The Super Satan Show. It is his band being interviewed by a hand puppet of Satan. And since it's on May 4th, it will have a Star Wars theme. So think about that.
There's nothing about that sentence I didn't like.
Roll around the possibilities there, and we will do our best to have a link to where that show can be found in the description of this podcast. If not, Pirate will get onto YouTube and in the comments section leave a comment with the link. How about that?
I can do that.
Okay, so shortly after this podcast comes out at noon on Wednesday, Pirate will add a link to where you can find the Super Satan Show and Execute the King in all its glory. Check it out. Support him. I know that they would appreciate it very much. Speaking of musics.
Plural?
Is that like elevator musics?
Mosaics?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The Fire Festival happened, ish. It sounds like it was a fucking fail whale. My initial question here is, who in their right mind would pay like $1,200 or $2,000 or whatever?
$12,000.
I'm sorry. Who in their right mind would pay $12,000 for something that's headlined by Ja Rule?
Well, you add the VIP.
No, you don't add anything. You ask that question first. When was the last time Ja Rule was relevant?
I don't know. Was it Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
Was he ever?
Murder.
Remember that song he did with Metallica?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
God, way to ruin our day.
I mean, I'm just saying, like...
I wanna be without you.
Yeah.
Baby girl, put it on me.
Put it on me. Have you guys ever seen the Aziz Ansari stand-up joke, where he talks about Ja Rule? He fucking puts in all these different... You have to check it out. It's hilarious because he works in all of the stereotypical jaw rule like noises and like little things into the joke, and it is hilarious. It's like a 15-minute long like setup to talking about his struggle in life is to come up with a joke where he can incorporate all the jaw rule things into one. It's super funny.
Dave Chappelle has one too where I forgot how it goes, but at the end he's just like, "Where the fuck is Ja Rule?" Which implicates this situation like perfectly.
Oh man! So what exactly happened here, Brian? You're the one that brought this up. Give us
my friend showed
a quick rundown.
Texted me yesterday morning to look it up, and the first thing he said was, "Look at the actual video for the festival," and it makes it out to be some festival on a Bahama island for like the rich. Like it's like chicks swimming in like expensive bikinis with jewelry on and yachts and shit like this. And then he's like, okay, now look at Twitter. And it's just all this shit about this thing like going up in smoke, that the dinners that are being served to them are like bread with like a slice of cheese or two and a little salad. The tents they're sleeping in are like half built. They look like the tents they hand out when people are misplaced from a natural disaster or something. Like supposedly Blink 182 was headlining a day and they pulled out.
Oh my god.
Like security was pulled off the streets of Bahama, and like people are getting their shit stolen and stuff like that. It is fucking out of control. It's like one of the tweets was like we paid for luxury and we got the Hunger Games.
It looks like I'm seeing quotes. It's like the music festival turns out to be half-built Scene of Chaos. Mm-hmm. Like they didn't even build all the buildings and shit. Like people are locked into fucking. They're like locked in buildings, like trying to protect themselves from the fucking shit that's like the rioting and shit that's going on.
I don't know if you guys could see this, but this is what the dinner looked like.
Oh yeah, I seen that image.
What?
It's like a cheese sandwich with a little bit of like salad.
No.
It's like for the it was meant. The tickets were that much money because it was meant for like the people who could afford it, where $12,000 is nothing to them, and it turned out to be fucking a refugee camp.
The best was like, did you see like where like
it's okay for the people that can't see this? Hang on, for the people that can't see this picture, it is a styrofoam takeout container that has a little bit of lettuce with 2 slices of tomato. It has 2 slices of wheat bread and 2 slices of provolone cheese. And that's the fucking meal.
So the best part is like when they were promised to get to the island, they were supposed to be flown there in a customized 737 Boeing, right? With all VIP amenities, like luxuries and everything on this plane. They basically took prop planes to get these people to the island. All right. Then when they got their fucking luggage after the party, it was in the middle of the night. Well, first of all, they had hours and hours of waiting in an airport because of delays. Then their luggage was put in a shipping container. In the middle of the night, they were having to climb into shipping containers to find their luggage. Okay, there wasn't even like people there like handing them their luggage. They basically dropped a shipping container off in a parking lot in the middle of the night, and they had to climb in it and find their luggage in the dark. Dude, it was fucking hilarious looking at these like photos of people trying to get their luggage.
This is hilarious to me because it's all these assholes that are spending exorbitant amounts of money on something stupid as hell.
I mean,
they're suffering.
Some of the tickets weren't all. It was $450 to $12,000 a ticket. So we don't know, like, you know, for 2 weekends long, a fucking music festival. Like, I don't know, you know, how many of those $12,000 tickets were purchased or whatever, you know, but still.
This is how Firefest handles luggage. Just drop it out of a shipping container at night with no lights. What the fuck?
My favorite meme was it said Ja Rule trying to get out of Fry Festival, and it was the Ultimate Warrior running down to the ring.
Here, the dinner that Fire Festival promised us was catered by Steven Starr is literally bread, cheese, and salad with dressing. This is hilarious to me. Here's probably one of the fucking best tweets I've seen yet, and I think even Topher will laugh at this one. It says, "Millennials, nobody can pull off a con like Donald Trump. Ja Rule, hold my beer. Hashtag Fire Festival." Oh shit! That guy wins. Oh, that guy wins. That's at Nathan Martin on Twitter. Give that guy some fucking props. He wins. Oh shit!
That's pretty funny.
Hold my beer. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, so don't do anything with Ja Rule. That's a life lesson coming from Comic Book Nerd Nation. He's been irrelevant since early 90s.
He's relevant again, though.
No, well, yeah, in the worst of possible ways.
Doesn't matter, I guess.
Some guy's like, I'm going to eat a cheese sandwich in my backyard and pretend to pay $12K for it in honor of the show's solidarity with me. With the Fire Festival.
Here's another tweet. I just learned about hashtag Fire Festival, a.k.a. Ja Rule's concentration camp for Instagram models and rich white kids. Oh, God, I love it. I love it.
That's good.
The fucking tweets. People are assholes, and I love it. I love every second.
Wow.
Don't let Fry Fest distract you from the real goal. Eat the rich.
Maybe that was the end game after all.
Yeah, maybe
they'll
Hunger
cannibalize
Games. Maybe it
themselves.
was Hunger Games, just trying to thin the herd bit. All right, that's about it for this week's episode. We'll be back next week. I'm Fox 2. We got Pirate.
Rest in peace, Fry Festival attendees. You will be remembered.
And Hungover Topher.
Yeah.
And the whole F and Brian.
I feel like I should give the Mockingjay symbol.